If you're listening to this, it's because you had a bad week as an artist. This is not a performance, it's just something I needed to say out loud, and maybe you needed to hear it. This is for the artist who had a bad week. I didn't feel brave this week. On Tuesday, I sang at a small bar, and when I got home, I replayed everything I wish I had done better. The notes that didn't feel free, the moments I held back, the shyness I felt, the closure, the lack of rhythm, the lack of placement, the lack of performance, the places where I didn't feel powerful, the places where I felt small, the desire to hide and not finish the songs. And yesterday in class, when it was time to stand up and sing, I didn't. Even though I had practiced so much and I had waited for that very moment. We only have that class once a week, and I stayed seated. And that hurt more than anything. I felt so mad at myself. I felt so disillusioned. And because I want to be the kind of artist who always stands up, who has fun, who understands that life is supposed to be fun. The kind of artist who is fearless, the kind who never hesitates. But I double hesitated, and I have been crying about it like a baby. Not because I'm dramatic, not because I'm weak, but because I care so much it hurts. There is this quiet voice that shows up after weeks like this. It waits until you're tired, until you're alone, until it's dark, and then it says, maybe you're not as good as you thought. Maybe you're not supposed to be doing this. You are behind. You're too old for this. Maybe everyone else is moving forward and you're stuck. Maybe you're not getting any better. Maybe this isn't for you. This isn't your natural gift. And when you already feel fragile, that voice feels very, very loud and predominant. It feels convincing. It feels like truth. But here's what I'm slowly realizing. A bad week is not a bad artist. And a shaky performance is not a failed calling. And not standing up one day does not erase every time that I did stand up. Because my older brother told me once that just standing up is the win. Artists are not machines. We are not productivity charts. We are not highlight reels. We are cycles. We are seasons. We are tides. We are truth. Some weeks can be bold and electric. Some weeks are quiet and unsure. Some weeks we bloom. Some weeks we shine. Some weeks we question every little thing. That doesn't mean we're broken. It means we're human. And maybe part of being an artist is feeling everything more intensely. The joy, the pride, the embarrassment, the doubt. Maybe the same sensitivity that makes us doubt ourselves is the same sensitivity that allows us to move people when we sing or perform. Maybe the sadness isn't proof that I'm failing. Maybe it's proof that I care deeply. And caring deeply is not a weakness. It's courage, it's power, it's being alive. Sometimes courage looks like standing in front of a crowd and singing your heart out. And sometimes courage looks like crying in your car and deciding you'll try again next week. Growth doesn't always feel inspiring. Sometimes it feels humiliating. Sometimes it feels slow. Sometimes it feels like you're the only one struggling. Or maybe you do realize everyone else is struggling, but it doesn't matter. It's still eating you. But growth stretches you. It stretches your identity. It stretches your comfort. It stretches the version of you that wants to stay small. And stretching hurts. If you had a bad week, if you didn't sing when you wanted to, if you forgot lyrics, if you felt off, if you walked away disappointed, you are not a failure. You are in process. You are becoming, and you don't know what will happen years down the line if you stick with the process. And becoming is not graceful. It is messy. It is emotional. It is full of moments where you question yourself. But the fact that it hurts means it matters to you. And if it matters still to you, you're not done. You're not done. Next week, I will stand up. Not because I suddenly became fearless, not because I won't feel doubt, but because one moment does not get to define me. 1 week does not get to decide my future. The performance does not cancel my calling. If you are an artist watching this and you feel inadequate this week, you are not alone. You are not behind. You are not unworthy. You are simply in the middle of becoming the artist you prayed to be. And becoming takes time. So take a breath, forgive yourself, and come back next week. If this week felt heavy for you too, just know you're not alone. We will try again next week, and that's enough. And BTW, friends and little angel messengers that come your way, take them in. When they want to help you, they want to talk, get out of your cloud and let them help you. They are angelic messengers. Today, after this bad week, my pianist friend helped me study the song, and I realized it's actually not that bad. It's actually pretty good. So don't be so hard on yourself. Have a beautiful bliss day.